Good morning. Just collecting my thoughts, make sure I got down some notes I want to discuss. This should be a shorter assembly for a number of reasons. We've had a lot of gatherings in here yesterday, not yesterday, we did have one yesterday, but over the last couple of weeks. And so I thought it would be okay to have a shorter, more streamlined assembly today. That music that was on is a small way of illustrating just how equipped this event center is. The sound in it is really good. All those slits you see in the walls around here were placed so that there would be great acoustics in here. And of course, the lighting in here allows us to have really theater lighting for sets. And so we are grateful to make use of this space in so many ways, which became so valuable the last few weeks. We want you to sit with advisories. So I'm seeing a lot of us around the perimeter here, and I would like you to come down and sit with your advisories from now on, because we think that sense of community is important. And so we're slowly but planning to get there so that everybody will be together in this, and I mean everybody, faculty and students. And speaking about faculty and students, I owe a big thanks to so many people that helped with remembering Coach Sharble. We had a great celebration of his life on Saturday. The cathedral allowed us to stream his funeral service, and we had hundreds of people here, both for the streaming of the service and then for a celebration of his life following the service. I suspect close to 500 people came to that on Saturday. Simultaneously, at 11 till 3, we had a great Indata event, and we were a little uncertain about how it would all go because we hadn't done it in this space before, and it was supposed to be actually behind us in that walkway area between Davis and this building, if the weather were good, and that was another question, how would that work out? But I think we just were very fortunate to have a terrific weekend in those respects. And then we had a concert in here last night, so you can see how many times we're using this space. I'd like to congratulate both Braden Ziegler and Anson Anderson for receiving their Eagle Scouts. Join me in giving them a round of applause. Our Envirothon team had a very productive regional competition. We just got the results last week. The seniors Max and Tripp and Breckenridge and Tanier and Luke finished first in the Five Rivers region and will advance to the state competition May 4. Their score was the second highest among competing teams in all regions of the state, so that bodes well for their next round of competition. The NBA B team, consisting of Nate Holder, Luke Keller, Thomas McRae, Joshua Mee, and Alex Owings, posted the highest score by a non-region winning team and will advance to the state, as well as the wild card team. And to put this into perspective, NBA has never taken two teams to the state, and the team scores were both in the top 3 in the state. Congratulations to those Envirothon teams. So as I mentioned, we'll have a series of announcements. If Clay Cruz could come up, followed by Mr. Brooks Tate, and then Jack Manning, and then Lane Orndorff, and then C.H. and William Rogers.
All right, so as many of you know, particularly the seniors, I've been working with members of the senior class as well as Mr. Joya and Coach Artisan to create some wristbands honoring Coach Sharble. They're maroon wristbands with gray writing on them. They say his name on them. They also say his Latin phrase. which was Intende ad subtilitatem, which is his translation for aim for precision. The wristbands were supposed to be here last week, but because of complications at the factory, they're running behind a little bit, but they're in production, and I checked the status this morning, so they should be here soon. And I've ordered enough for everyone at the school, as well as some family and friends to have them. So members of the senior class will pass them out next week, and y'all will see us. So come get one if you want one. Thank you.
The Islamic Studies Club will be hosting our first annual Iftar Meal. It'll be in the NBA Dining Hall this Sunday, May 2nd, from 6:30 to 8:30. So iftar is the Arabic word for breakfast. But during the month of Ramadan, breakfast doesn't happen in the morning, but it happens in the evenings. So during Ramadan, Muslims abstain from consuming water or food while the sun is up. Iftar is the evening, fast-breaking meal each night once the sun sets. So this Sunday night, the Islamic Studies Club invites all students, faculty, and staff to join us for this special meal in the dining hall. Please RSVP by sending me an email, just so that we have enough meals for everyone who wants to attend. So I hope to see you there, and look out for my email. My email address will be in the daily announcements. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Parker Johnston, and this is Jack Manning. We're here to talk about NBA's Ducks Unlimited chapter. Thanks to your support, we raised over $25,000 this fall for wetlands conservation, and we hope to continue on the success, which Jack will tell you about.
So starting Tuesday, we're doing an online auction, which will end on Saturday, and a copy of the link's going to be emailed out to y'all, and it'll also be on Ducks Unlimited's website. Also, we're going to do another run of the Ducks Unlimited hoodies, t-shirts, golf shirts, and quarter zips. So email me if y'all want to get one, or if you have any questions about the event. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lane Orndorff, and I'm here to announce a new student art show that is going to be going on at the Frist. It is juried by some educators and curators, and it is for people ages 13 to 19 who live in the local Nashville area. It's a little bit more student-led, so email me if you're interested, but there will be an exhibition at the Frist of the works during the summer. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you guys for coming out to Indata this Saturday. It was a really awesome time, and it was really special, so thank you for participating and coming out. We'd just like to say thank you. We're thankful for everybody who made Indata possible this year, Mr. Joya and the administration, the faculty and staff, Miss Susan, Chef Steve, the maintenance team, the parents, the students, and all those who attended and support NBA's Music and Arts Festival. Thank you from the Indata team. So thank you guys.
A special thank you to Ms. Hollyfield, who birthed this idea 10, 11 years ago, and it has been a great way to showcase MBA, and I appreciate all the work by the students, as I know she does, and the rest of the art department. Gabe Fisher was recognized this last week by the Tennessee Sports Writers Association to be part of the 2021 All-State High School Wrestling Team. Join me in recognizing Gabe. So I'll ask Morrow to come up, and then Sam and Connor to make some presentations.
Last Friday, the Big Red Crew won the NBA versus Macaulay Tennessee Challenge Cup for the first time in its 9-year history. We raced 4 varsity 8s and 2 freshman 8s against their 3 varsity 8s and single freshman 8, and we swept them in almost every race. Hopefully we can do the same thing this coming weekend at States.
Notably, the lightweight 8 was the first NBA boat to ever beat Macaulay's varsity 8 in the history of our program. That's something we've been trying to do ever since the program started. So having finally attained this goal, we'd like to present this trophy to Mr. Joya and the school. Thank you.
Thanks for everything you've done to help us out.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so this past weekend on a soggy Saturday morning, the NBA boys captured their 12th consecutive city championships at Harpeth. Winning individual championships were the following: William Gu in the triple jump, Connor Stinson in pole vault, Sam Banks in both long jump and high hurdles, William Hallam in the 3200.
And then in the 4x800 relay, Frank Bass, Jackson Talent, John Powers, Sam Trumbull. And the 200, Tommy Carson, the 400, Takis Batikas, and the 800, Bodie Seggers. Many of these track stars have earned individual invitations to the Grade 8 coming up this Tuesday. So if y'all would like to come out and support, it's at Harpeth Hall. And we'd like to present this trophy on behalf of the track team to Mr. Joya.
Thanks. We had a number of baseball games last week. Our junior school teams were wildly successful, winning all their games. JV lost a couple of games, and varsity both won and lost some games. Our junior school golf team, which is participating or competing today, defeated Summertown. Our lacrosse teams had a great weekend with one loss, and those games were really close. In Memphis, we beat MUS 12-11 and lost just by 1 goal to Christian Brothers, and we were ahead a lot during the game. The quarterfinals are this weekend. Our soccer teams won 3 games. Our shotgun team had squads competing in some rain and cold weather this weekend, but they finished 5th and 7th respectively. Special congratulations to Jack Manning, who was just up here, who shot 2 perfect rounds for 50 straight, and Trip Shamblin, who nearly accomplished the same, shooting a perfect round followed by a 24. The swim and dive teams had quite a long season. They started in September, and typically they finish in February or March at the latest, but for a variety of reasons, mainly COVID, the season was extended. We wound up finishing 1st in the region and 3rd in the state, which culminated yesterday. Of particular congratulations should go out to Jack Flanagan, who won the 50 state 50 free, Oliver Pilkington, who came in 2nd in the 100 fly, and 2 relay teams that also did really well. In the state competition, Jack and Oliver continue to do well. Jack winning the state title in the 100 free, and Oliver coming in 2nd in the same event. Also, a number of other swimmers did well, and we should have several All-Americans. They will present a more formal recap next week because they just finished yesterday and need a little bit more time to gather their thoughts and plans. Our varsity tennis team had a great victory over Knox Webb, 7-0. So as you just saw from the track and crew presentations, it was a really good athletic weekend. As I said at the very beginning, this would be a brief assembly. Thank you for your attention. Have a great week.